Hey everybody, Eileen Collier here. Over the past week, I have encountered four different conversations with people who are experiencing church hurt. What do I mean by that? Being hurt by somebody in the church and hurt so deeply. It's one of those kind of things where you didn't think that that kind of pain would come from someone in church. It's real and it is painful. But let me just say, it was a recurring theme with each one of them. Well, they were ready to leave the church. Now, why are you going to leave the church? Because you have been hurt by somebody. That is the wrong thing to do. Most of them, and this is not just them, but everybody who has experienced some kind of church hurt has been hurt by some one person or group within the body of that church, of that membership. It's usually not the pastor. Now, here's the thing that I want all of you to think about. When you join a church, a membership, you are going because God has directed you to be placed under the leadership of that church. That man of God, that pastor of that church is your spiritual leader. You prayed about it. It has become clear that that is where you need to be. Now, the first thing a lot of people do when they get this kind of hurt, they want to leave the church. Where are you going? To another church? That possibly somebody there might hurt you as well? That's not the thing to do. Because you can't control other people. The only thing that you can control is yourself and how you react to different circumstances and different situations. So if you church hop, you go from church to church, and you're looking for this perfect situation, it's not going to happen, because I guarantee you there's going to be somebody that disappoints you. There's going to be somebody that's not going to live up to your expectations. There will be somebody that hurt you. So are you going to continue running? That shouldn't be the case. If somebody hurts you on your job, hurts your feelings to the core on your job, are you going to leave your job? No, because that job is giving you something that you need, which is a paycheck. Church should be giving you something that you need as well, which is some spiritual substance. Now, you need to pray about it. Now, if it is that easy for you to leave the leadership, leave that church, your place that you go to the table to get that spiritual food, if it is that easy for you to leave, then that's probably not where you needed to be anyway. A lot of people are in their churches because when they grew up there, so they're there out of tradition, or they just, whatever. But you got to pray about that thing and get over church hurt. And when you're going through it at that moment, it's hard to really try to make any kind of sense out of it, because you're dealing with emotion, and emotion clouds all of your reasonable choices that you could possibly make. But I challenge each one of you, if you're going through it now, or if it ever happens to you, stop. Take a breather, pray about it, and then, if possible, step out of yourself to evaluate the situation. Because you don't always know. Some of these conversations that I've had, they say, well, the pastor knew. They knew. He should know. How? If you didn't talk to him, you talked to somebody in the church. You talked to somebody in a ministry. That's not going to get it. Come on, y'all. Let's not blame it all. This is a precious thing that we have. Is our spiritual, our soul, our spiritual man. The man has to be given the right type of nourishment, and it has to come from the person that God has said that you need to eat from, because you don't eat from everybody's table. Your mama told you that growing up. Don't eat everybody's food. So you got to be picky with that. All right. I just wanted to share that because it was on my heart, and I keep running into people that's dealing with this, and I'm tending to say it over and over. Just take a moment. Don't make any rash decisions out of emotion. You don't do that in your personal life, in your marriages, in your relationships. So neither should you do that with your spiritual life. Take a moment and just reevaluate everything, okay? Guys, have a wonderful day.